Yo, what's up, man? Bringing the business crew back in the house, man. Nick and BC, man. What's going on? Good morning, bro.
What's up, boy?
Nothing much, man. We just want to let everybody know, man, where they can check out all our content. Bringing the business on Facebook. We bring the business on Instagram. Of course, the YouTube channel, man, where you can go and check out all the videos, the past and present that we are doing and have done. TikTok. Man, we gonna still be able to do TikTok, man, or they gonna shut it?
I,
Or they gonna
I was
shut
just about to
it
say it.
down?
I
Yeah,
think they
so
about to shut it down. I heard they passed the little whatever to shut it down. So
so as
we'll
of right
see.
now, you can check us out on TikTok and everything. Hey, so I got a question for you, right? So I've been looking at so one thing about our show, man. Obviously we talk a lot of sports and we have a lot of sports content, but we dive into the other things, real life situations as well, right? So this question is gonna actually start out to be a sports question, but I think it might spill over into real life, into society. So tell me if you notice the same thing or you feel the same way, and then tell me why. Do you feel that sports as well as our society is and you hear the term used a lot. You hear the term used a lot, but tell me what you think. You think it's a copycat league? You think it's a copycat world, copycat society? And I'm gonna give you examples of why I say that. But before I even do that, I'm gonna tell you like this. I think it is, but I think in a lot of cases we copycat the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
copycat the wrong things and we don't copycat the things that we probably should copycat. I was just looking at something, right? Uh, I was looking at the Lakers situation the other day. You know what I'm saying? They lost a tough one against Denver, right? And you look at Anthony Davis, who was having a great first half, a great 3 quarters actually.
Mhm.
And then they just stopped going to him, right? And I don't understand why and when he was cooking and when he was doing his thing, Joker was struggling. Okay.
Mhm.
Because he made Joker work on the other end and stuff like that. You know, why is it that we've gotten away from feeding the hot hand, from feeding the post and everything like that to go into what's going on in the league today? Because in the past, when you got a hot big man, especially you feed him. They tell you that all the time. When your big man run the floor, you reward him. When your big
Mhm.
man hot, you dump it down there. You do. So what ended up happening is the Lakers went away from that and went back out on that perimeter to shooting threes and stuff like that. Yeah, LeBron hit a couple threes and stuff. But why is it that they didn't copy the whole feed the hot man, feed the big man? Go down there in the post where he cooking it. Why do we go back to the perimeter, which is what they tell you the league is made for and it's the game today? Why do we go back to that? Why did in football one team run the Wildcat? Not every team want to run the fucking Wildcat. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that, like,
Mhm.
why do we copy the wrong things? And going back to basketball, Golden State, right? This is one thing I peeped with them when they was winning. All a lot of people see is those threes, right? Man, they shooting the three, they shooting the three, they shooting the three. But what you don't see is all the backdoor cuts, all the screens and this, that, and the other. The threes just break your back. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They really beating you with that other shit. But then the
Mhm.
threes, when they get the rain in the threes, that's like the icing on the cake, and that's what break your back. So when people got to copying that, I started seeing teams like Atlanta Hawks, Houston, what I'm saying, Harden them and all that, copycat the 3-point part of it
Mhm.
to their own demise. You know what I'm saying? Why do we copycat the wrong shit?
So to go back to the whole Lakers situation, which was what you started out with. I mean, like you said, it's one of those situations where you start to think that maybe we need to start doing something else and then go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Like why when it's working? You know what I'm saying? Like why start something else and go? Why not just do it until it don't work
Right.
and then go to something else? You know what I'm saying? But that pattern into like you remember when we was coaching, we were coaching and stuff, and we like man, just keep running the ball, keep going to the middle, run the ball. You know, so we getting 3-4 yards a pop, keep doing it. Then the coach say, still a pass play.
Why?
Like, what are you doing a pass play for?
Because the other
You know,
team.
yeah, because right, because the other team pass. No, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how it is though. Like you said, instead of like back in the day, it was like, man, Barkley got it going, keep giving the ball. You know what I'm saying? Or Mike get his post up going. Man, keep giving the ball. Now it's just like you said, the league is like this thing where it's the threes and the high scoring and whatever like that. So now it's like, okay, now it's a perimeter game now. Anybody trying to see no low post every time, that's just the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? It's mimicking what the league is saying.
That's what I'm saying. But why, if
Yeah.
you see what you doing is working, why do you go and copy and do what somebody else is doing?
I don't know. I guess it's hard when you brainwashed into that way of thinking and the analytics is saying what three is better than two. You know what I'm saying? So when you brainwash into that system, you go back to that. I think even Anthony Davis was a little frustrated about it. I think I heard
Yeah.
somewhere he said he was like, man, at some points we just looked like we didn't know what we was doing out there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what scheme we were. I mean, even though it's a knock toward Darvin Ham, but yeah, and then it's even with him, it makes him look like he don't want the ball because, like you said when we talked the other day, it was like, man, he only shot one time. But hey, but if the scheme is let's just get this perimeter shot, let's do this, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
And
what I'm saying. That's fool. If you got a dominant big that's dominating at this present moment, fuck what everybody else is doing, bro. Stick to what
but
worked for you.
I'm
And
blaming it
it's
on
working.
LeBron.
Yeah, yeah, I
I'm
ain't mad
I'm,
at you.
I'm blaming it on LeBron because you still the leader of this team. You see that he cooking, man. I'm dumping him, and no, we're not
And,
doing that.
and you suppose you're touted or you're as having one of the highest IQs in basketball history. So why don't your IQ kick in this situation? Why do you go back into a copycat situation opposed to looking and seeing like, hold on, this motherfucker cooking. They can't do shit with him, and that's slowing Joker down on the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why don't you see that? And again, like I say, I watched. I don't know if you remember, 2017, 18, somewhere like that, when Chris Paul was with the Houston Rockets and they had Golden State on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you remember when Houston shot like 20, they missed like 27 straight threes or some shit like that. And like, why the fuck would you keep shooting it? Because you're trying to keep up with them.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you had them on the rope. And in that particular year, James Harden led the league with going to the line. But he got to
right.
play against this team and just shot. Like, why do we copy this type of shit?
That's a good question, man. I mean, that's a great question, bro. You hear it all the time. It's a copycat league, though. Once everybody see there's something working, but the thing is this, like you said, you made a key point though. People don't see everything that goes into how you getting those open threes. You know what I'm saying? You coming down and just trying to jack a three up, and you're not doing the whole process of what they doing,
Right.
and
Right.
then what comes from the three. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that three ain't open, you got a back cut. You know what I'm saying? So they not looking at all that. They just looking like, man, they should. if we shoot 43s a game, analytics telling you at least gonna hit a certain amount of these threes. Not necessarily.
Right.
I mean, they may hit them certain amount of threes, but that don't mean you gonna hit them certain amount of threes.
And
You
it's
know.
like, do what works for you. Like, because that's what's going to put them on their heels. You know what I'm saying? With Steph Curry not being a great defensive guard, one of the things I used to always say, the key to beating them, you had to have two guards, right? And the reason I say that, because Golden State did a good job of hiding Steph defensively by putting
Mm-hmm.
Clay on the other guard, on the team's best guard. And so they
Mm-hmm.
kind of had Steph. So now you didn't make Steph play defense. So now fourth quarter, he got fresh legs because he didn't have to play defense, you know what I'm saying, throughout the game. So now he
Right.
finna bomb your ass away, or he finna, you know what I'm saying, he finna get down on you. So you have to play to your strengths instead of playing to theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, because you got to think about it like this though. Every team don't have a Steph Curry and a Klay Thompson. Even though Klay
Right.
Thompson kind of wasn't himself this year. Maybe I don't know if it's the injuries, if it's the age, or whatever it is now. Coming on to play, but you don't have those same caliber of shooters on your team. Every team is like what 30 NBA teams.
Mm-hmm.
All 30 of you all don't have a Steph and Klay. So all of you all can't run the same offense. All of you all can't jack up threes like they jack up threes because your percentage ain't gonna be like that.
Right.
So you gotta go with the personnel that you have and run your scheme based off of the personnel that you have. And then the outcome is gonna be the outcome. Either you gonna
Right.
outplay them, you know what I'm saying? But you can't play somebody else's game. That's just like me saying to you, you taller than me, bigger than me, and because you posted them, I'm gonna post up. Why?
Yeah.
Like what am I getting out of that?
I watched that year when Dame hit that game win on OKC.
On PG.
Remember Dame hit that on
Oh
PG?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
that me being a Russ fan, he frustrated me so much that series. Russ did because he went to play Dame's game, as a shooter and everything like that.
Mm.
You can't outshoot him, bro. You put Dame little ass on your hip, or you go to that cup on him or whatever like that. He made me so mad by trying to shoot with Dame. Like, that's not your game, bro. Like, and when he was putting him on his hip, when he was breaking him down, going, Dame couldn't do shit with him. But then he'll
Right.
go to trying to, Dane come down and hit a half, a logo three. Now you want to come down and shoot it. Like, no, that's like, why are you trying to do what he's doing?
Oh man. But
You know what I'm saying?
my thing is like, is it your nature to try to match? You know what I'm saying? Like when you in a competitive situation, is it in your nature to try to match when you competing? You
Especially
know
when
what
you
I'm
hear
saying?
the ooh, when he get a ooh and ah from the crowd,
Yeah,
he do.
yeah,
So is it like
yeah.
I can do that too,
That's what
or
I'm saying. So I wonder if that's what it is because it's like he come down and hit a half court three. Motherfucker like, damn man, he just cooked your ass with that three. You coming down like, man, fuck that shit. But you ain't no shooter like him though.
right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I
So
mean
what
the
do you
same thing. Go ahead, go ahead.
go ahead. Because I'm finna switch. I'm finna switch it. Go ahead, finish your point.
Nah, I'm about to switch it too. 'Cause I'm about to say the same thing can be, with this whole music shit.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm going there. But before I see you picking
Yeah,
up and putting down.
yeah.
But in football, so I mentioned the
Mhm.
Wildcat offense. Can you give me
Yeah.
another scenario where it's been a copycat type of situation?
Yeah.
So when we think about that Wildcat, man, because it originally came from college, right? Am I
Yeah.
correct? That they
Mhm.
would start running it in college, and then a team or two would do it in the league, and it got to the point where everybody. And you notice that shit gone now, though, for the most part.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because you got to think about it like this though. It worked though. Like when you catch somebody off guard with it,
Right.
it's gonna work a couple times. But when you try to make that a part of your scheme, it's motherfucker like you ain't gonna keep doing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just like a lot of these trick plays that people did, like the play they do it ever so often, the play where you fake it to the running back, but the tight end come across the center and you tossing the ball right there at the goal
Yeah.
line type shit. Like, I mean, it work every once in a while, but when you trying to like make that a set play, like motherfucker, that shit ain't gonna work all the time. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And then,
Like
I mean,
you said, it's all about catching them off guard. And
you got to
who gonna let you just keep catching them off guard with the same type of shit?
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they know, like, yeah, they got that wildcat shit in their arsenal. That's what they gonna try to do. Motherfucker gonna be looking for it now.
Right.
Like, it's gonna always be exciting to see when it just catch you off guard. And you, as a fan, you like, man, they caught their head, you know what I'm saying? But and when you scheming against it, motherfucker like, nah, you ain't doing that shit. I mean, and not just the wildcat shit, like the spread offense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, motherfucker, it's a throwing league now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna throw the ball. Everybody, man, at some point you got to run that pill.
You have to run that pill. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck what the league becomes. Running the football and playing defense is always going to be a staple in football.
Yeah. I mean, I think the younger fans of football want to see high scoring games and all this shit. That's why I think the older generation, and I don't want to say like we old, but like we enjoy a competitive game.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like the score could be 20-21. You know what I'm saying?
You remember all them like in the when Troy and them was there, Ed Reed and them Baltimore Pittsburgh games, them motherfuckers beat 9-3 or you know what I'm saying, or
Hell yeah,
6 or 16. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just a defensive running the football type of game, and it's like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna make a play at the end or whatever like that. But that was an exciting fucking game because you had two of the best defenses in NFL history. You know what I'm saying? With them Steelers defenses as well as Ray Lewis and then with them Baltimore defenses. And
Mm-hmm.
then, hey man, we just finna run this pill and we gonna see who come out, you know what I'm saying, who come out on top. That was good football. But
It
some
was
people
good
may say
football.
that's boring. That was good football.
I mean, I want to see a competitive game. Like, I mean, you spreading everybody out. Even the running backs now, they got to catch the ball now. Everybody got to be receivers.
Yeah.
You got running backs going to wide receiver camps because that's what the game has evolved to. It's evolved to everybody's a receiver. They
Mm-hmm.
even talking about now, man. You put Christian McCaffrey at the slot, what? So everybody a receiver now. You just you know what I'm saying. Ain't nobody in the backfield no more but the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the way the league has been moving towards. Like they want half, even with the NBA, it's about high scoring. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? NFL, high scoring. They feel like the more points you put up,
The more
but I
exciting it
mean,
is and the more
maybe for the new generation of viewers and fans that's watching it, maybe that's they getting their numbers from them and that's what they say. So that's what the league is going towards. But I feel like, man, you can't like you just said, bro. When they get to the playoffs and that cold weather, bro, you gotta run that ball, man. That ball hurt. You throwing that ball to the receivers, man. I don't care what you do. That ball hurt. You gotta run that pill, man. And
yes,
then you
sir.
gotta think about it like this. The more you run that ball, motherfucker don't want to hit nobody when it's cold.
Hell no. Hell no.
You
Hell
know what I'm
no.
saying? So it's like I don't get it.
And you setting up the pass.
You set it up.
You
But when you
setting
come out first, second down, pass, and then on third down, when you two third and 10, you want to run the ball. You can't run the ball,
Hey, that's just like that year. That year, Dak's best year with the Cowboys. I think it was like when he
That's
won
when
like
Zeke was.
offensive player of the year and all that, right?
That's when Zeke was running that pill.
Man, Zeke was averaging like 6 yards on first down.
Yeah.
So you starting second down, second
Second
and
and
four.
four. Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
averaging like 5 or 6 yards on first down. So you starting second down, second and 5, second and 4, down every time, bro.
So think about this. This is why I say it's stupid that when they move to these different like set models of play, that they feel like, okay, this is what's gonna get us going. It's gonna get it. Just like you said, it's proven that if you got a good running game, it helps out the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you trying to they drafting running backs in the third, fourth round now. You know what I'm saying? After like 5 years, they like, man, get the motherfuckers up out of here. They ain't even paying them like that no more, bro. It's like the running back becoming obsolete. Damn
Yes.
near.
Yes.
But it's proven that, but you put more pressure on a quarterback to make all the plays.
Because now, and as far as defense go, I could just pin my ears back and just get after him. Because I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you running that motherfucker. So
No,
I'm just gonna pin my ear back. We finna send these motherfucker, and he just better make him a decision. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. But if you know
yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, I'm finna. Yeah, it's different, man. Now,
Think about this. You could throw a nickel or dime defense in that motherfucker because you know your running back is a receiver now.
hmm
So you throw a nickel or dime defense and you add a couple of extra DBs and you come after that motherfucker
yeah,
because you're not running the ball, bro. So I mean, what I
yeah.
need an extra linebacker on there, what I need an extra DN, man, hey, y'all come on out. You know what I'm saying?
So, like I said earlier, you picking up what I'm putting down. So that's why I say it's gonna spill over to the real life, man. Look at this music today, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like us, and I hate to make this a racial thing or a black thing or whatever like that. A few years, well, about 10, 15 years ago now, 2012, 2011, somewhere like that, the rapper Chief Keef came out with, you know what I'm saying, with the song, That's the Shit I Don't Like, or one
Mm-hmm.
of them. And it was a bunch of niggas just with their shirts off, dancing around with guns and
Yeah,
everything like that, right?
that drill music.
And
Yeah,
ever since then, damn near every drill video looks the same.
yeah,
Every video is the same concept, same thing, talking about the same thing, rapping about the same thing, same guns, same whatever. That wasn't nothing to copy, man. That's why I say we copied the wrong shit, bro. Like, why did we copy? Why did people think that that was what we were supposed to copy, bro?
I mean, you know how I feel about the current state of hip hop right now. It's a lot of it is brainwashing the youth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you glorify violence, you glorify killing each other. You know what I'm saying? You think about, most of these
Drug
lyrics
usage.
is, yeah, drug uses, the beating on young women. All of this stuff is put into our kids' head, and it got a nice beat to it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, they imitating it. But you don't understand what these kids don't understand is just like, I mean, we can go into something else too, but what these kids don't understand is you are a fool to think that you can consume yourself with something and it
It
doesn't
don't affect
affect
you.
you.
Right. Or it don't show in your it don't it don't come out of you. It don't come out of
Right.
you.
You're a fool to think that. No, I just like the music. You're a fool to think that you can listen to something like that day in and day out, and it doesn't affect you mentally. It doesn't affect how you react and how you do things, how you view things in this world. You know what I'm saying? If all the songs you listen to is bitches and hoes and I just want to suck me off and do it, you're not gonna treat no girl, no, you know what I'm saying, no, in no respectful type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you are consumed with and listening to, and they glorifying that, and you know, it's just one of those things where they put it into the world, and they know, like, we gonna be stupid enough to gravitate towards it.
And even like housewives of Atlanta, and you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. Man, you see our women trying to copycat that shit, bro, and use the words and the slang that they use in those type of shows, and use the same behaviors and stuff like that. That's why I say we copy the wrong shit, bro. Like,
Why do you think they
if
put
you,
those imageries out there though?
yes,
You know
yes,
what I'm
they know
saying?
that we're gonna copy. They know that we're gonna copy that. They know it's gonna be to our demise and everything like that. So that's why I say I don't understand why we don't see that by now, and why we don't copy the right shit and mimic the right shit, opposed to this garbage that we choose to copy and mimic. Um, Love making music. You know what I'm saying? Like R&B. It's not the same. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like R&B artists, I have changed, and everybody want to go to the same. Everybody sound the same. Everybody, there's no substance in the music. It's not like, why do we copy? Why are we copying the wrong shit, bro? I don't understand it. I thought about that this morning. Like, man, we got a problem with copying the wrong thing.
I think media is strong though.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Media and imagery in media is very strong. And that's why like we gotta be conscious of like what we put out and what we say, and you know what I'm saying, the different things that we portray on our platform, because it's strong. You know what I'm saying? The imagery that we put out, especially to our own people. You know, what we say, what we do, you know what I'm saying, and the different fads that we try to come up with and all that shit. Like people catch on to that shit, man. And like you said, the Housewives of Atlanta, the reason why those things catch on is because to them it's like popular.
Yeah.
You know, it's popular to be a conflict. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you know, those
Drama.
things drama sells.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I bet you we got on here and did a show where we cussing each other out. And we, man, fuck you, B. You ain't about shit, nigga. I should have never did this shit with you before. I bet you that
That'll
shit
probably
get
be
more
our most views.
views.
Yeah.
We get the best views that we ever had if we can't get on this motherfucker and did some shit like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
drama sells, bro. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you try to bring something positive to the table, it's gonna take a minute for people to kind of catch on to it. Because people don't like positivity. You know what I'm saying? They like negative shit, they like toxic shit, they like anything they got to do with killing. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most viewed shows be like Cops.
Right.
First 48. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You know, any show where, you know, you a documentary of somebody who killed their whole family and shit. Like that's what people gravitate towards, bro.
Okay, so how do we get out of that? How do we get to the point where we copying the positive shit, or we copying the shit that we should be copying, or the stuff that we should be things that's gonna actually help our community or help, you know what I'm saying, us as a whole? Like, how do we do that? How do
That's
we
a
get to
that's a
that point?
man, you talking about centuries
Yeah.
of the same things being, you know, put out to our people. I mean, because it's not like it's not positive stuff out here, but people click on the stuff that's,
Yeah.
you know, so it's hard to say, man. I mean, you got to keep trying to put out good content, positive
Yeah.
stuff, and hopefully people draw towards it, because and then also not just put out positive stuff, but bring light to the negative. So
Right.
now it's like,
And call out the
don't just put out.
bullshit, basically what you're
Right,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Right, because it's one thing to just put out positive content, right? You gotta get them something to go back. You gotta get them like, okay, this is the positive, but this is the negative. This is what positive, you know, can get you, you know what I'm saying? But then this is the negative has been doing all these years. You know what I'm saying? It's no, it's not rocket science why most of these major cities have some of the highest crime rates and murders and stuff. It ain't, you know, it ain't rocket science to this, man. So to try to put out something better for people to understand, like, man, you know, if we start putting out better stuff, you know, not just content for social media, but just content period, and what we even what we showing our kids.
Right.
Even the music we letting our kids listen to. Like, you can't be like, well, yeah, I let him listen to it, but he don't really understand. Nah, you should listen to it at all.
Yeah. And I hate, I'm all for black people and, getting their money, man, and getting whatever. But, bro, ban some of that. Like, that sexy red and all that shit should not even be a thing. Dude. Like, that shit is horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like some of that shit, man. I'm a 44-year-old man. I was rough rider, man. But
Right.
some of that shit that I hear, sexy red and people like that, man, that shit make me cringe.
Oh yeah.
Like,
But you know
oh
why I make
shit.
it cringe now? I'm gonna tell you why I make it cringe now. Because when we was younger, our music actually wasn't like that. I mean, probably the most thing was Lil Kim and
Too
what
short.
was her name? Kaya, what her name? My
Yeah,
neck,
my
my
neck,
back.
my back, or
Yeah,
shit like.
it wasn't much out, what I'm
Yeah,
saying, like that. But the difference now, and yeah, we are older, but we got girls,
yeah.
so it hit different now. When you hear stuff like that, we ain't just thinking about our own stuff. We thinking like, ooh, damn, hell no, I don't want, what I'm saying. And it is. I mean, where's the mystery to this shit
Right.
anymore? Like, what I'm saying? Like, it's still even with Lil Kim, like it still was some type of mystery to it, like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying? Like, you get a when your lyric is my pussy hole pink, my asshole brown, pound town.
Yeah,
What?
that was horrible.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, come on, man.
yeah, that's
You
horrible.
know, come on.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know, man. I mean, the thing is, it ain't going nowhere no time soon because these kids love this, bro.
yeah. Man, I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Me being at the schools and everything, man. I've been there when we have our assemblies or something, and they be playing this shit, bro.
Yeah,
And I'm looking around like, are you fucking serious? You know what I'm saying? But I'm the new kid on the block, so I ain't got no say so. But I'm sitting back like, wow, like we playing this shit around some kids, bro. Like, and the kid, when you put that shit on, them kids know all of it, bro.
no crazy. Yep, no
They
word
know,
for word.
they know all of it. Man,
Yeah,
and it's hard to shelter your kids from it because mine will say something. Man, shut up. Or, you know what I'm saying? Man, I don't ever want to hear you sing that again. Or, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So I'm not blaming the parents for their kids being exposed to it because, like we talked about YouTube, TikTok, all that, they're going to
Yeah,
be exposed to it. But you address it when you feel that they are exposed to it or they should not be exposed to it through you.
through you, right? Exactly,
You know what I'm
through
saying?
you.
Like we again, man. I used to sneak and listen to Too Short, listen to NWA. You know what I'm saying? The Ghetto Boys, all that type of stuff, man. But when my mama found them tapes and everything, she took them. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna go get my buddy to dub it again for me, or you know what I'm saying? I knew what like when I was in grammar school, we used to walk to school, and on our route at one of the little stores, they had like a bootleg store where you could buy the tapes for like $2. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So shit, I used to bow the like I say, NWA, Ghetto Boys, Too Short, anybody that I wanted to listen to. I passed by this store, get a man $2. You know what I'm saying? And I got a tape. And
right.
we had our Walkmans or a little radio. I'm sitting there this close to the damn radio to hear the stuff because I know I can't play it loud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, due to whatever. So it's hard to keep your kids from being exposed to it, but they should be exposed to it through you. And when you find out they are exposed to it, you need to address it.
It's hard though. Let me tell you why it's hard. Some of these parents listen to the same music these kids listen to,
And even if you listen to it, you don't do it with them.
but they
Well,
do. That's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you listen to it in the cut because you are an adult. So if that's what you want to listen to, that's cool. But this is not what you should be playing around these kids, bro.
That's not the way
What
it's
the
going
fuck?
though, B. But that's not the way it's going because you gotta look at it like this. It's like they fascinated they kid know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They dancing to it. You know what I'm saying? They recording and shit. You know what I'm saying? Want to post it and all. it's just a different era, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's a whole different era now. And
I
then,
told you.
I mean, I'm not trying to say like I knew some girls who we grew up with, you know what I'm saying, got pregnant, you know, 14. But I mean, they were out there, you know what I'm
Right, it's
saying, when we
always.
were growing up. But it's now it's like these parents are younger and younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they just glorifying it, man. Like I know like parents when they kid say a cuss word, they laugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
just
knew
ain't
some of the
funny.
guys. I knew some of the guys that had kids early. Say we 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, had kids, and they shaking up with their kid. You know what I'm saying? Or they teaching their
Yeah,
kid.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Some type of form of gang culture or whatever, thinking it's cute. Man, that's little folks, right? And now some of those same people I know, the kids getting shot, going to jail,
Going to
doing all
jail.
that. But you instilled that shit in them early, bro. You did that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? As a parent, got them out here on the block and doing all this shit. You did that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? So again, man, just to kind of recap, man, and close out, man, we gotta stop copying the wrong shit, bro. Whether that's sports, whether that's music, whether that's real life, TV, whatever. Stop copying the wrong shit, bro. Copy the right shit. Copy your kid getting straight A. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? How your kids copy that? Copy being a family man. Copy, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we need to copy, bro.
Yeah.
You know
Copy
what I'm saying?
success, some type of success where
Yeah,
you know
just
what I'm
copy
saying?
some
Yeah.
type of success, man. Copy
Yeah.
reading. You know what I'm saying? Like reading and you get what I'm saying, man. Copy that,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Stop copying. We need to stop copying the wrong shit.
I wish I had a solution to it, but shit, if it was a solution, it'd be done by now. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
All
know.
right, man. Another great episode of Bringing the Business, man. Let us know what y'all think, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about it. Come on back, check out the next episode, rewatch this one, all of that good stuff, man.
Hey, I had a question for you right quick before you get off. Before you get off, and I know, I mean, I'm gonna keep it on here too. Do you ever go back and just rewatch?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I do
Hell
that
yeah.
shit all the time, man.
Hell yeah.
I
Hell
sit
yeah.
back and watch it like it ain't me, like it ain't me and you talking. Nigga, I'll be sitting back listening to the episode like I ain't said it.
Me too. Me too.
That shit
I
crazy.
swear, I swear I do. Hell yeah, I go back and look at that shit, man. And I go back and look at it for improvement. I go back and look at
Yeah,
it for, what I'm saying, different stuff that we said. Like, damn, bro, I go all the way back to the beginning, bro.
yeah, me too.
To the, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? To the to the
yeah.
to the very beginning. And I'm gonna tell you, probably need to you know what I'm saying, even though I know it's all over YouTube or whatever like that. But I need to put some more of that old shit back out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that some of the stuff that we said have come to play right now. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's sports, whether it's what I'm saying, whatever, and be like, man,
Find
we've
some
been
clips
said
in the
this
old
shit.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, like man, we've been said this shit 2 years ago, bro, or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or 3 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
So yeah, so hell yeah, I go back and check that old stuff out, man. All right, man, let's get up out of here, man. Business.